Good evening all and welcome to another video on All How the Ale. It's Friday night, which means it's alcohol free night, and the beer we're going for tonight hails from Germany. It's from Kaiserdom. It's this one. It is their lager beer, alcohol free. And there's not an awful lot about it, I can tell you, because much of it is not in English. I can tell you it's vegan and it's isotonic. I've noticed that on a few of the German alcohol-free beers like Erdinger. They do mention their isotonic. They even sponsored the skiing and advertised themselves as such. Anyway, it's completely alcohol-free, this one. 0.0% ABV. And yeah, your ingredients are listed as water, barley malt, hops, and CO2. So, yeah. Let's see what it's all about, shall we? Let's get it out into a glass and see what we think. Nice to have a Friday night video where my legs don't get soaked. Anyway, we're pouring into my AF Beer Club glass, and the pour is pale, naturally so, clear, golden, yellow. So, yeah, we've got a nice head on that. A few too many bubbles for my liking on the glass, but nevertheless, golden straw-coloured liquid, nice tight white head. I say tight, relatively tight head. Yeah, clear as a bell. It looks all right as lager goes. Let's have a whiff. On the fence. At first I thought I smelled something I liked, and then not so much. It had an inkling of grassiness, followed up by stagnant water? It's not stagnant water, but you get the point. That slightly funky aroma. Anyway, the head hasn't lasted long, and smells not all that appetizing. Anyway, let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. Surprisingly tastes all right. It's light, it's clean, it's crisp, it's refreshing. It's reasonably well hopped as well. Get past the nose, and it's not a bad beer. It's a little on the sweet side, but it's not terrible. It's not. The body has a most light to medium. Carbonation is quite vivacious. Like I say, reasonably well hopped, but it falls off a cliff really quickly in terms of the flavour. It then goes to a malty, weak, light flavour, and that resides all in the finish. It's subtly hopped in the finish, a little bit malty, and otherwise clean tasting. Yeah. Not terrible, not great. There we go. So let's go to the scoreboard of joy, which currently looks like so, void of anything. Let's fill it in, shall we? We have the red pen of judgment at the ready as always, and we'll give it some points. So visually, it looks all right. Let's top it off. It's the right kind of colour for a lager. It's got a reasonable white head, and yeah, there's nothing really to dislike about the looks of this one. It just looks like an average lager. It looks like an alright lager, actually. Let's give it a point, visually. Aroma, yeah, not a fan. Excuse me. Subtle hops up front, and then a slightly funky, not so pleasant aroma. It has the hint of grassiness. Yeah, it's not overly strong. It's not repulsive, but it's not great. I'm gonna give it the 0.25. The body is decent. It works. It's light to medium. Carbonation, as described, is a bit vivacious, a bit on the heavier side. It works for a lager. Again, it's not exceptional. It's all right. I'm going to give it the 0.5 on that one. It just needs, the carbonation needs toning down and the body just tightening up a little bit. The taste, it's a game of two halves. The initial sip is really quite nice. You've got a good, pleasant hop level. It then falls off a cliff into sweet, malty something. But it's very light. Much like the aroma, it's not great. It's better than the aroma, but not by much. So I'm going to give it the 0.5 on that front. And the finish is clean, it's refreshing, it's crisp, it's light. It's just a little uninspiring. There's nothing to write home about, I guess is the way to describe it. It's okay. I'm going to give it the 0.5 also, which means that Kaiserdom Lager Beer alcohol free has got 2.75 out of 5 from me, which I think is one of the lowest scores I've given in a while now. I was hoping this was a good one. We'll come on to that why in a minute. Bonus points. It can't have the full bonus because it didn't get 5 out of 5. Would I buy it again? Honestly, I won't. There's just so many better alcohol-free lagers out there that this just isn't worth spending the money on. And that's the point of why I was hoping this was a good one. Because if it was better, it would be value for money because it's £1.70 for the 500ml can. But the beer's not great, so I can't give it the bonus for that either. But yeah, £1.70 is a decent price if it's a good beer. So yeah, 2.75 out of 5 with 0 bonus points tonight. So there we go. Can't win them all as much as we'd like to, but we take one for the team every now and then, and tonight this is it. Not the best by a long shot, but hey, it's a basic lager. If you like basic lagers that are completely alcohol free, then this one might be for you. If, however, like me, you like something with a lot more oomph to the flavour, there's better choices out there. We'll leave it there and say, that's been the beer, I've been me. Those down there are the buttons. You know exactly what to do with them by now. You've got your like, comment, dislike, and subscribe. Choose any combination of them as you wish. And I'll see you again soon for another one. Bye for now.